And in my brokenness, when I was contemplating suicide and I had my shotgun, in my mouth and I was going to blow my head off, and I was like, God, I can't do this. I can't do this. And he said, look in the mirror. And I remember I looked in the mirror and he says, tell me what you see. And I said, I see nothing. He says, point your flashlight at it. So I point my flashlight at it. I'm like, what? What are you trying to tell me? He's like, what do you see? I said, I see a reflection coming back at me. He says, now, if you break that mirror and you shatter that mirror and you shine your light into it, then what's going to happen? I said, well, light will shine back in a bunch of different directions in every direction because the mirror's broken. So it's going to disperse the light. And he says, exactly. He says, as that light shines into that broken glass, that's a representation of who you are, Greg. He says, now look in the mirror and realize who you are. And I had this moment of like realization when I looked in the mirror and I saw that, and I was like, are you saying that I'm God? Like, are you saying that like I'm you? He says, no. He says, but what do you see? I said, I see a reflection. He says, exactly. He says, you are created in the image. You were created in my image. And he says, do you not remember that I broke for you? I shattered. I shattered for you. You're my reflection. And he says, I won't give you more than what you can bear. I'm here with you. Now is your time to surrender to me and allow me to use you for the plan that I have for you. And he says, you know how to do that. And I said, yeah, I think I do. And I learned that through my recovery, in learning that the only thing, person, or anything that can make me think, feel, or act in any situation in any way is me. I'm in complete control over I'm not in control of the situations that happen to me, but I'm in complete control of how I receive information, how I process information, and then how I respond to that